What's going on, everybody? It's me, the RDV, and I'm here with Professor Fixel. And below me, as always, our trusty evil cat. What's
What's
going
up,
on?
people?
Zach could not make it tonight. He had a prior engagement to avoid Falcon. So we decided, we'll go ahead and talk about the characters we want to talk about without Zach.
Yes.
And everybody knows Sam Wilson, but did they know the Falcon?
Do they know his origin?
Did they know that he was helped out by the Red Skull?
Dun dun dun.
Yes. A kid from Harlem, hanging out in a small little unknown island after applying to an ad in the paper, looking because he had a Falcon.
Yep. Which
sounds like someone else we know here that would just go travel into a country.
I had good goals.
So did he, and it was not prosperous.
Yeah.
So exactly like Pixel.
If you look closely, his costume right there, you can see what looks to be two cats. The outline of them with the ears pointing up. They're evil green cats. So Froggy and the evil black cat have a baby, and you get Falcon's original costume.
Takes a whole new meaning to rip it and rip it.
But yes, I actually recommended this one because I went ahead and read it before playing the Marvel Superheroes RPG this last Tuesday.
Okay.
Because I wanted to prepare, because I was like, you know what? I've never really focused on Falcon. I might as well go ahead and look over some of the early stuff, see, and that's what I did. And I found this issue, and it is really, really good.
And now they call him the Dean, Gene Colan, but he's mean Gene Colan to me, always. For you wrestling fans out there for WWF. Let me explain to you, Pixel. There was an interviewer called Gene Colan, and Hulk Hogan would always call, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene." So, yeah, that's why we call him Mean Gene.
I see.
He's a fighting machine.
Meanwhile, look at this picture, this splash cover that has
evil Captain America. Move over, Nick Spencer.
So, yeah, in this issue, it starts off with Red Skull being sent to this island in the tropics, somewhere desolate in a remote area that the Red Skull works.
So
why is Captain America doing this? Because Captain America and Red Skull have swapped bodies.
Thanks to the Cosmic Cube that was originally created by MODOK, and well, yeah, he basically trapped him on the island with his group called the Exiles, a group of basically ferocious, evil, ruthless killers, and basically are going after who they think is Red Skull, and Steve Rogers is trapped in his body. Make him do a shocker to you. For those who don't know, back then, Red Skull just wore a mask. He wasn't Hugo Weaving, where he just had this distorted, ugly-looking face. No, he was not Dr. Doom. A burn victim.
Look. It's the old guy from The Wall in Game of Thrones.
Actually, that's Mo from Three Stooges. That's what he looked like when he got older. That bowl cut. But the guy's got an iron lung chair. That's what it looks like. And then to the left of him, we have Bison from Street Fighter. The fact he's able to get around on that wheelchair in that jungle, we don't know that jungles. We don't cut the grass; it gets wild. Now imagine that in a jungle on an uncharted island, and they're going after what they think is a Red Skull. And I gotta say, despite being a Red Skull's body, well, he's not that not really at a disadvantage, really, to as much. Sure, Cap doesn't have his strength, super strength, and then at this point, there was no super soldier serum going through the Red Skull's body that I'm aware of. He was just a normal person, and basically the high peak of physique, kind of like Batman. So I love the fact that he's able to move around, but he says, like, how long can I dodge bullets? He's getting exhausted because he's not used. That's the one thing he has a disadvantage. He doesn't have his super stamina or his healing factor or his super strength. So it seems like he's going to basically get shot, but at the last minute, though.
He's able to, while working his way around, he is about to be caught, about to be finished off. Oh my gosh, this art is fantastic, though. Like, Cap looks great.
Yes.
He looks like he's being drawn so well, and it's when he's his most evil. Because
the thing about Gene Colan, I think that's what Reno was telling me, that he used to draw romance magazines. He used to work on that. So he's really good at drawing the anatomy and stuff, making it look. Now, I do like the after image technique right there. Because at first I was like, what happened to his hand? it's the glove.
Well, it's to give the illusion of motion.
Yeah. I miss that. Current comic books today, it's very few and far between where you find that in a single panel, at least. But here he comes.
And that's the Falcon. No.
That is Red Wing.
Red Wing, yes. Red Wing rushes down, helps Cap, who's being attacked by all the Exiles, and then using Red Wing's assistance, Cap is able to finally finish him off. And he gets away and he realizes, oh, this is just a mask, and takes it off. But we don't get to see the face of the Red Skull, because the very next thing, he goes ahead and they make it very clear, I'm going to disguise myself with clay.
Which he has done before.
Yes, but that's just silly.
Honestly, though, it was meant to keep the reader in suspense, because at this point, we don't know what he looks like. So he says that he darkens the hair with the clay and all that stuff, and he changes the facial features. And he makes comments. I hope I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. And this, so
Zach might regret missing out on this then.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the ideal version of Captain America, come to think about it.
So after that, we get to see obviously the Red Skull in Captain America's body, and he just hates being in Cap's body because he just can't stand the way that Cap gets all the adoration from his fans.
But you love his inner monologue.
Yeah.
There, you fools. Still. But yeah, no, he's having the time of his life, though. Like, he says, oh, I despise it. I hate it. But you know that there's a small part of him that's just enjoying, and you get to see it in a moment as, oh, okay, well, he gets a free taxi ride. Yeah. People are just showering him with attention. Oh, enjoy it while you may, my dear, for soon you will bow to me instead. And he's just living in it, living in that moment. And meanwhile, he's thinking that the real Captain America is, going to be finished off by the Exiles. I love this one right here. Just wait. I don't get it. He's always camera shy. And he's just laying out on the chair.
Yeah, and also at this point, too, Bucky, in the previous issue, Bucky is basically kind of hurt because Captain America went up to him and acted like he didn't know him. So I didn't give him an autograph. which you'll find out in 118. They'll follow up them talking about that. And so Osme, obviously the cosmic cube was a thing back then, and not where somebody can just puke it up. Like Spencer.
But it's Rick Jones. We need to remember that. It's not Bucky. It's Rick Jones that's in Bucky's costume.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Rick Jones is everywhere. Hulk, Captain Marvel, and then he has wow.
Meanwhile, at AIM, MODOK.
Silence! I'm alive!
And I, whose matchless brain can see. No, we can't. However, still more surprises await us as we find Sam Wilson. There he is, talking to his bird. And he's talking about, well, the Red Skull. But
no, go back.
Where's his shirt? I don't know.
No. He says, even though that little dialogue panel on the bottom right says, even though that Joker in the red jumpsuit looked as though he might have been taken them by himself.
Yeah,
red jumpsuit. We've only seen a green jumpsuit with a guy in a
with a red mask.
He
should have said red mask.
Yeah. This is Stan Lee at his peak. This is 1969, or what year was this?
I don't. You look it up.
it's in the description if you're watching YouTube. Those can confirm, but early 1960s or mid 60s. So they really make Falcon stand out. They gave him the red pants. Everyone else on the island pretty much just wears green. You notice that?
His glove is green though.
Well, that's because he's getting ready. As he's getting ready at the end of this issue, he's going to wear green too.
That goes double for me, pal. Especially since you sound more Harlem than Haitian. Oh, jeez.
It's just funny because we get a little backstory. He explains about how he came to the island stuff. When they finally get to the training montage scene here, it is basically Rocky 3 at that point.
Well, yeah, but that's not until the next issue.
I'm just saying, we'll get to that in the next issue. It becomes Rocky 3. He's training him. They might as well be just running on the beach.
Instead, we learned that he likes birds a lot. And he went ahead and he met Redwing while in South America, bought him for his own. He's more than a bird, more than a falcon.
Americans buying birds and illegally importing them into the country.
Yeah. Well, to make a long story short, I answered an ad in the paper. It was from the Exiles, but I didn't know that. Oops. And yeah, so the Exiles sent out an ad asking for people.
They want to hire a hunting falcon. He's like, I got one of those. Let's go to this random island I've never heard of. That's
something you do with the paper.
For evil criminals seeking man with bird, come to this island alone.
Yep, but basically he's saying he wants to fight for the people. He wants to protect them from especially the Exiles. And so Captain America pretty much says, you know what you need to do? You need to take something, a symbol to the natives, put it on yourself, wear a mask, a costume, and you can have a stirring name, for instance, the Falcon. And Sam laughs it off. It sounds silly. It sounds ridiculous. But he's saying that, don't knock it, fella. It's been known to work. Now I'm imagining...
He's not Jameson.
No, I'm imagining Mick. You're a bum rock. And I'm the guy to show you how.
Meanwhile,
not every growl is Jameson.
Patience. He cannot escape us.
Yes, but they don't have a lot of time left, so we go ahead and get to see the Falcon. That's a costume.
I gotta ask Eva Black Cat, what did you think of this issue?
It was a fun read. Unfortunately, because this is part I think, 3 of a 5-part story. I did not know that, so I had to read the previous one. So like, I just speed read for to get to this retrospective.
Uh, but
Well, it's I think it's part. Isn't it part 2 of a 4-part story? I think
I
it's
think it's I think it's 4 parts only because I think the first part starts in 116.
it. It's
No, it starts at wait, I have it pulled up. It starts at 115.
Oh, it does. Okay.
okay. Well, we're focusing upon the Falcon of it all.
Well, that's the whole point of the first appearance of the Funk, and not the first appearance of body swapping in comics.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, I wanted to know what was happening, so I read all of them.
All you gotta know is that it kind of give you a little recap. They kind of explain that that he was inside. They switched bodies with the Cosmic Cube, and then Sam is now being mentored by Captain America and the Red Skull.
I just gotta say, I love how he's able to look through the Cosmic Cube. If they hadn't destroyed it first thing because they needed to.
And Eric, that is true. He does look like he looks 12 in HD.
Oh, what if he took it off?
And the funny thing, Eric, is that he didn't even have to shave.
I do shave.
Sure you do. You pretend to.
No, I do have to shave because, as last week proved,
Your legs?
oh. No, my legs are covered with hair. Do you want to see? No.
He's 12 years old. There's no hair on his body.
There's lots of hair.
That's
anyway.
gross.
Just not his.
Meanwhile, upon the far off
He glued it
island,
on.
they have the Falcon go ahead, fly up ahead, and they try to shoot him.
This guy's a horrible shot.
Horrible. You missed it. You missed it.
He looks 14 in normal resolution, says Marania. Yeah. Every time, like I said, like, so the whole thing is just, they're like, you gotta keep in mind, that's not the Red Skull's face, because he added features to make it look different.
Yeah. So they want to try to hide the face of the Red Skull.
He kind of looks like the Punisher. In a sense.
He's a great bird. Really.
He's a war-torn hero. Yeah. And now he takes off his shirt in the bungalow, and we know where this is going to the next station.
We got some training to do.
Your move, Falcon. Attack me. Oh, wait. They're wearing clothes.
This
All
is
right.
time for Prime. No.
And they are fighting. It looks like they're fighting on the beach. I was right. So.
Yeah, they are. With the water.
And then he tackles him, and he lays top on him. He says, "You're getting good, soldier."
Yep.
No,
what I really love about this is Sam and him. They're bonding. He's helping, and there's something special about it, especially when you're considering the fact he doesn't know that's Captain America, and it's revealed in the next issue, which we did not list because I foolishly forgot that it was.
I was trying to go back to 2 pages when they actually show his. I don't like his necklace, the Falcon necklace.
No, that's a little. His costume gets better.
Yeah, it's just like, you think that would be a hazard to you if it's metal, or is it cloth?
Yep.
It just stabs you as you're no. So, Herr Captain ends up being interrupted at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 a.m. Or he's like, who's and it's I believe it's Jarvis. No, it's not Jarvis. It's just the hotel manager. Because remember, he's going to stay at the hotel. So there are all these kids like, yeah, man, let's get his keys and let's go harass him. Like,
yep,
that would not work. And
that's true.
I mean, if you're assuming that Cap's popularity is as popular as the Beatles, maybe, but I don't think so.
This is my chance.
Yes. Yeah, this is my chance to discredit that red, white, and blue buffoon.
The eyes of his own fans. But he then thinks, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use the Cosmic Cube. I'll go ahead and beat upon them. I'll destroy them. And then he thinks, oh, no. If I use the cube, they'll get suspicious. And They know the real Captain America has no superhuman powers. I mean, yeah, he has super strength. Super strength. He has, yeah. Words. The loathsome American sheep. But yeah, he basically runs away. The mighty Red Skull says, I'm done. Why? I don't want to talk to you. And no autographs. Come on.
Oh,
And-
Eric, the link's already posted in the retrospective if you wanted to jump on. Just gonna test out the computer.
Yeah. He posted it, so go ahead on Twitter. Join us. And
There he is.
it's every brain in the world.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, halfway there. I can't get the camera to work, but
Well, it's okay for
at
now.
least I know I can do the reading. So I'm going to jump back off of here and see if I can
Oh,
get
come
the camera
on!
working.
Don't you have anything to say about the issue?
Well, I'm trying to get these issues taken care of. So
Okay,
see
all
if
right.
I can find out what's going on. I will hopefully see you guys at 8:15.
All right.
All right,
Hope
see ya.
you do that.
All right.
Sorry for that interruption. Anyway, yeah, Rick Jones is feeling neglected, but Rick Jones kind of sucks, so it doesn't really matter. Rick Jones is the more successful version of Snapper Carr, and I
Take
tire.
that back. Snapper Carr's amazing. Snapper Carr made it to become a reporter in the Justice League Unlimited.
No.
What has
Anyway.
Rick Jones done lately? Nothing.
The single tier.
Please
no,
don't
for the
donate money.
surprise of the season, see what fate has in store for Rick in Captain Marvel 17. Now on sale. But yes, so we go ahead, we get to see some more of AIM because AIM's being kind of just teased upon right now. It's the side story that's leading into something bigger. But for right now, we have Cap with Rick. Sorry, not Rick. Rick's gone. With Sam, the better sidekick. The better teammate.
His name is
and-
Sam Wilson, and
That's
he
right.
he is soon to be your Captain America.
Well, actually, it's funny because in his second ever appearance after this story, he appears a little later, and the first thing he's set up for a crime he didn't commit. So he and Captain America swap costumes, and he dresses up as Captain America. I just find it funny.
And Steve Rogers is wanted because they think he's a black. Wait, you're not black. What the heck? Doesn't make sense. Like if, the thought process. If they're gonna switch costumes, people are gonna assume that Steve is the Falcon.
No. It's just to go ahead and confuse them so that way Sam can get away so they can clear his name. They're trying to escape a building.
Oh.
So they're hoping that if he runs out, that they'll go ahead and ignore that. And then, yeah, it's just to cause a distraction. But, we get to see Sam's skills here. He's fighting. Cap is worried about his disguise for some reason. Why? It's not your face. But, yeah, I don't get this protection around the Red Skull's face. If somebody
he's trying to keep it a secret because in case he has to change faces again.
Yeah,
maybe.
But at this point,
I don't know.
A little silly.
It's the 60s. It's Stanley. All they care about is just basically making the Falcon look badass, and they've done that already. Now,
Yeah.
Oh no, this is problematic today because he's cracking a whip at a black man,
and it has the perfect amount of K's for Zach. But Falcon is able to go ahead, dodge it. Red Wing comes down, gets at it, pulls it around. You want to read the German for us?
Goddamn, you lieber! Der Bart is nearly human! He cut my whip with his beak!
Finish your off right now.
Rumor
He
has it.
gets hit by rocks.
Rumor has it. Breen got his murder chair for his 61st birthday.
Yeah. So this is Red Skull as Cap. He's looking through the cosmic cube. I don't enjoy the screen look for this panel, but still very cool. But he says, "Oh no, the Falcon has inspired the natives to rebel against his exiles." So, and he realizes, "Hey, that's my body," but didn't know that because of the clever clay. Okay, Jim. But now he's getting mad. He's saying he's escaped too often. It's too much. He's going to handle it.
Isn't that funny? It's a very classic trope. The villain, I'm gonna let my Lankes kill, and then Lankes keep failing. Fine, I gotta do it myself, and then he loses.
I'll do it myself.
Yes.
Yes. Red Wing is the best bird ever.
If we did the next, went ahead and went through the next issue, did you read it at all?
No, but I mean, I'm pretty much. Let's go right through. I don't care.
Just and you can add it to the channel later. So 3 issues, one more, because this is where the story. Well, it's been good, but it gets really good for the ending. Next, please. The Skull Falls. So we go ahead. Same thing. You have to catch people up because it's been a month. You know that Red Skull is. Oh my gosh! Look at that panel.
El Hydra.
It looks so great. But the first thing he does is end the masquerade, and oh my gosh, this is like just a brutal look as it's peeling away into the Red Skull. This is astounding art. Really, even with the messed up teeth. But he goes ahead and decides, you know what? I'm going full reality warping here.
So right here, my suspense. I'm thinking, like, are we going to have Red Skull versus Red Skull, or is the Cap change back to Captain America? We'll find out in a few seconds.
We'll find out now. And
after these messages.
To my castle.
Brexit Garden with the Fuhrer, and I once conspired to rule all my kind.
He really likes Hitler. He and Zach would get along. No. But yeah, no, he's still full. Okay, well, now it's time for the Nazi dream, and he has to get to the task at hand first, of course. Captain America feels something strange. So does Falcon, and the Skull. He can sense him watching, and everything's fading.
And then Venom appears.
Changing. Look at those eyes.
It looks like Venom. Symbiote's just coming at him.
But this art is truly astounding.
That's because it's Gene Colan. Like I said, Gene Colan used to do a lot of romance stuff before he got into superhero stuff. So the guy basically already had like the interiors down for, and his art is phenomenal. And then you tell him, I want this. He's like, okay, here's an idea, and that combined with the colors, but and the inking, Joe Sinnott's doing the inking on this. It has just been fun, and that. So I gotta say, I really enjoy this.
Yeah.
4 colors at the time too. Remember?
Well, the colors are a little more. They're kind of amped up because they've been digitally fit into.
Sure, but
it's still nice.
Even back then with the colors, it's superb. It's supreme.
4 colors for each fossil.
What's that?
4 colors for each fossil.
And yes, he goes ahead. It's time for his monologue. Even his accursed bird shall share the fate.
I hope he doesn't body swap with the bird.
No, he's going to kill the bird. For some reason, he's caging the bird first. But yeah,
because he doesn't want to get the bird interfere. He saw the bird save Captain America. This time the bird cannot save you, Captain America.
Look at the bird's face.
Look at you want to be great if they had a single tear come out of the bird's eye.
just like
Rick Jones.
Yeah.
Red Wing is mine. He must be mine.
Yeah, Falcon doesn't care. He's saying for my bird, I'm gonna do it. And
I kept thinking this whole entire time that Cap's been inside Red Skull's body with no shoes or socks on an island full of sticks and who knows whatever. Ouch.
Yeah, but this
German fried Red Wing.
Red Skull gets into it. He gets into Falcon's gusto, his spirit in trying to rescue his bird. Fine, all you have to do is take the cube. Go ahead. Come closer, closer, and boom. He doesn't kill him, but he hurts him really, really bad.
He's got plot armor. He can't die. He has come back to Captain America.
Just like Captain America says, you're a mighty big man with that cube of yours, Skull, but how would you be without it? And he said he'll never be without it. And he's tired of looking at that primitive disguise and makes him, of course, Captain America. And Sam is shocked. You're the one who's been training me. You're the one who's made me into Falcon. This is what you've done.
Holy shit.
Captain America.
This shit's whack. You're Captain America.
And Captain, of course, being modest. Neither my identity nor yours has any meaning now. All that matters is beating the Skull. And now, Skull, of course, he's going on a little too long. And I enjoy it because it's so beautiful to look at.
Now, this is, like I said, this is the whole folly of all these supervillains. He says, "Oh, you're trying to make me angry. Well, it's not going to work." I know they're so full of themselves that they end up becoming their downfall because they get so hyped up, thinking, "I can do what I want," and then they let their guard down.
Yep, and he gets hit, and he goes ahead, and he's able to block himself.
So this is funny. So the Red Skull turned himself into a rock temporarily, so he couldn't feel the pain of being hit by the shield. And then he gets out of the rock, and he's like, "I'll never be hurt by you ever again."
Wait, I have no need of further protection. Well, you should always practice safely. Oh wait, that's different.
Always sign a form of paper of release. Consent. You get it signed by a lawyer.
Falcon thinks that the water that's coming is imaginary. Cap is saying, "No, it's real. He can create anything," and so they get hit.
I have a feeling that MODOK's gonna make the Cosmic Cube inert while they're fighting.
He's going to make it a nerd? No, sorry.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Pixel.
Oh, we do. It's MODOK. Who doesn't love MODOK?
Everybody loves MODOK. Best part of
Except
Ant-Man 3.
the people behind Ant-Man Quantumania.
No, we like a MODOK in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He's great in that too. He's MODOK.
He died an Avenger. How dare you?
He learned that it's never too late to stop being a dick.
Yep.
But it wasn't in phase 3. It was in phase 4.
We learned that actually that MODOK is actually just Mark Wahlberg with a stretch out face.
Oh, that's terrible. But yes.
Give him a Boston accent. Yeah. Hey.
So this is, I guess, his reappearance. Because the only one it references is that first one, which we did read through. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's a recap to that first appearance of MODOK. Yeah.
But yeah,
he's saying he explains how he did it and how they revived him.
It's my time to monologue. But yeah, so MODOK's back. He wants his cube. He's ready. He knows what to do.
So he creates another device to control the other device.
It will end the power of the cosmic cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
a catholite block.
Better to. If I can't have it, no one will.
Sounds like an ex-girlfriend. If I can't date him, no one else will.
So if you think about it, the real hero here is MODOK.
That little guy, he's got big dreams.
And a big head. My cube! And it's taken. They're fighting. And all this is basically to take it away. It must be his. He's desperate for it. He wants it back. Like one of the big blunders I really think is Red Skull in the MCU. They just I don't know.
Well,
I don't like that.
They nerfed his character with one movie.
Well, they didn't nerf his character. He
never came out. He was not a big threat anymore. He was just, And then the next time we see him, it's like, oh, we're gonna bring him back, but it's not gonna be Hugo Weaving. It's gonna be somebody else in Infinity.
Well, that's because Hugo
or
Weaving
Endgame,
wouldn't
sorry.
return.
Yeah.
He wouldn't return. That's not their fault.
Yeah, 10 years ago he probably would have returned.
He got the guy from Walking Dead, Ray McQuaid.
I don't know. You have to say a character name. I don't know.
Anderson.
Oh, the guy with one hand.
Andrew Lincoln.
What?
Are you talking? You're talking about at the show. Okay,
In the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm thinking the comic book. Rick only has one hand. No, you're talking about the guy who plays. Oh,
He has a big beard.
Aaron.
Yep, him. And basically, this is it.
And then, as they yeet into the sunset, they run. We find out that Cap goes to college next issue.
That's
I don't know why. Maybe he
it's a
decided,
campus issue.
maybe he needs to fight protesters. I don't know, or he's going to go back to school because superhero is not a living he can survive on.
And now Cap has pronouns in his Twitter.
Yes, the pronouns. Yes. Overall, fun story. I said I always enjoy reading Stan Lee's work, and then seeing Gene Colan's awesome just art, man, is always a treat. I do love the great one Gil Kane, but I do also I'm partial to basically liking John Romita Senior's, and then Gene Colan.
Yeah, and I really did enjoy digging into some classic Cap. We got to read some on this channel. We've got to, because that was a fantastic set of issues. They're so well written and well drawn, and I want more. That's how you should feel after reading a comic. You shouldn't be like, oh my god, thank goodness this is over. You want to go into the next one.
The guy makes a new best friend, beats his enemy, runs off to the sunset, and then they go to college.
That's right. Yep. And the only problem is Zach can't touch the book without crying.
He can't even touch it. He can't even look at it, man.
He can't even look at it. It's too dark for him. Yes.
He was rooting for the Red Skull.
He was rooting for the Red Skull.
We just basically did read it to you.
Well, maybe eventually, though. There's no reason that we can't. One day.
I'd say we should probably read the Spider Marriage. That's a fun story. There's a lot of characters in there. But I've been looking more at the Marvel team-ups. There is a team-up with Spider-Man and Reed Richards teaming up on there, going against the Mole Man.
The Mole Man!
I almost chose that for the reading tonight. I was like...
But you needed Zach.
Well, no, I'd be voicing both characters.
No.
But Maranya needs a female voice, so I for Maranya's sake.
No Maranya this Sunday.
All right, without Maranya. Actually, no. The one we need to read without Zach is the one that has Dum Dum Dugan in it. That because he gets mad if somebody else voices it. Anyway,
that's pretty much it. It was a good book. I really think, I mean, Falcon has certainly made his presence known, and however you feel about certain directions they take with the character now, there's no doubting his impact in Captain America's life. And I really think it's a strong opening. It's really a solid start to the character, who would go on for years and years.
And speaking of Captain America and Falcon, both are going to be included in our readings tonight. Spidey teams up with Captain America and the Falcon.
Such fun! Seriously.
So, yeah.
So please
right.
make sure to stick around for those. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this. We want to hear your thoughts, so put them below.
Also, if you donate to the Ko-Fi band, whether it's $1 or more, you get help to basically let us know. You get to choose what's our next retrospective, or you get to choose what our next reading is. And if you want to join, you can. Just gotta let us know.
Because right now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for this month of StreamYard. So
yeah, the money goes to Pixel. Obviously, he pays for StreamYard, he pays for the Marvel and the DC app, which are both yearly, but still they cost quite a few pennies.
Yes.
And StreamYard is $25 a month.
Yeah, it's quite a situation.
Yes.
I just realized I've spent so much money on this.
And the people under the bridge no longer want Pixel.
Yes, he is trying to master a new move, so he needs new training, and it costs money. So if you can donate money to that, help his training for We Worked Under the Bridge. He's trying to do that triple spin twist with the blades, the Blades of Glory.
With the blades.
Yes, it's a new technique.
It's to include a knife fetish. But anyway,
we will be going live in 30 minutes.
Don't miss it.
Have fun, guys.
Until next time, true.